I'm not sure you can blame him for what happened last year when he put up numbers like that.
What about all those interceptions?
Ooh, he did. He led the NFL in interceptions. He also led in passing yards and touchdowns.
Okay, well, hold on.
Because he's throwing it all over the line.
Okay.
He is trying things. He's trying to get the ball to 84 when 84 ain't open.
Okay.
He's just throwing it up for grabs, hoping that 84 will go make a play for him.
You see, Skip, we got to be careful of this. Because you listed all of his accolades. He won the 3 Super Bowls, he's won 2. He was Offensive Rookie of the Year, the 5,000s. He can be a great player and an awful teammate. Those aren't mutually exclusive, Skip.
So let's get back to Marquise Pouncey. And again, you tried to disqualify him because he supported his former University of Florida team.
Skip, the man was charged with first-degree murder.
I got it. But again, I'm not defending him on that, but you can't look back and disqualify that episode when he states on Instagram that I swear on my kids. That's a strong statement. In fact, you have used that in other cases as, what have you told me, in the black community, if you swear on your kids, man, you swear.
Yes.
I mean, you're putting your life on the line, right?
So let me ask you a question. If he come out and say, you know what, yeah, Ben is not the best leader, and he's still in that locker room, how does that go over?
Well,
what's he supposed to say?
I know, but he didn't do it with a bunch of empty cliches and platitudes and a lot of lip service where it's just a lot of blah, blah, blah. I swear on my kids. He didn't say it. He wrote it for all to see. It's going to live forever there in this post. I swear on my kids. You know what? I'm going to take that to my bank, that I think he does think that Ben is a good leader. He may not think he's a great one, but a good one.
So are we going to discount the 15 guys that's come out and says Ben leaves a lot to be desired in the leadership over to just the one?
Are we up to 15?
No, I'm just saying. Well, I mean, you go back to, you hear Hines Ward talk about it. You hear James Harrison talk about it, A.B., Le'Veon. See, the thing is that, anytime someone leaves something and they say something about someone that was there, well, we never heard that before you was there. Well, you try and keep the peace while you at work.
Yeah.
That's what you do. So now if you leave and say something, that's automatically disqualified. That's a disqualifier. Ben is a great player. Ben is going to be a Hall of Famer. But being a Hall of Famer and being a great teammate, Skip, there are 2 different things. You know that. You've covered the game long enough to know.
Hey, I've covered several star quarterbacks that rubbed everybody the wrong way in the locker room, but they did it their way because they're the franchise quarterback and they were backing it up in their performance on Sunday. So, again, I don't want to name names, but you played with John Elway, and there's Dan Marino, who rubbed a lot of people the wrong way, and I can just keep on keeping on. Brett Favre rubbed along.
But let me tell you how Danny was. Danny Danny would yell at his receivers and everything, but he was going to be the first guy, hey, guys, let's go out. We going out to
all right.
And the thing is, and like I said, Ben is who he is, but Skip, you can't think because you're the quarterback and you won Super Bowls that you're better than me. You might be a better player, but we are equal. We are both what? Players. Ben had the attitude that he was a Rooney, that he was Kevin Colbert or Mike Tomlin, that he had seniority. And I can talk what kind of
star quarterback doesn't have that attitude. I've never been around one who didn't have that attitude.
Have it.
No one ever, except Brady. Brady's the one guy who's just one of the guys. He acts like I'm just one of the guys. And I think he is more one of the guys than any of those guys we just talked about.
You know what, Skip? I can't speak for a lot of other quarterbacks because I only really played with one great quarterback. And I can just say how he treated me and I saw him treat others in that locker room. That's all I can base it on. But I'm just going to tell you, Skip, Ben and I would have a problem if he ever did any of the things to A.B. and Le'Veon. If he did that to me, we would have a problem. And you know that. That's all I'm saying.
Hey. If you played with Aaron Rodgers, you would have lots of problems.
No, we wouldn't.
Practice and games.
No, we wouldn't.
Practice and games.
No, we would have no problem, Skip.
Sharpe. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Okay. You're right. Okay. He gonna do that one time. He gonna do that on TV. The camera gonna catch it. He gonna do that on TV. And then we're gonna have a conversation after the game. Now, what you think the chances are he does that again?
Well, that's your point. You're making mine. We're together on that one. But Aaron Rodgers runs the Green Bay Packers.
Yes.
In fact, they just chose a coach who's going to feel like the assistant coach to Aaron Rodgers, right?
Right.
Because who is this guy? And this is Aaron Rodgers. You're going to coach that guy?
Right.
Really?
Okay. But the thing is, look, you can have senior. The whole thing about leadership and having privileges is that you know you can assert these privileges, but you don't. You don't abuse those privileges. And Ben, because he had won Super Bowls and he knew he had the backing of the head coach, maybe, I don't know, like I said, I believe they went to Mike T and then he sent him on upstairs. And when they come back down, they got no closure. It's like, well, he's the quarterback. And so, Skip,
Well, at some point, Mike Tomlin has to take a stand here. Who is in charge? Coach?
Yeah.
The quarterback is. You got to listen to the quarterback.
I wish I might.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure that's what any big head coach would tell any player about a big-time franchise quarterback.
He'll never garner the level of respect that he should with that type of behavior.
Well, so his regular season quarterback record as a starter is 144, 69, and 1. That's 68% of his games. Okay, so something has gone right in Pittsburgh with Ben in control of the offense.
Again,
something.
All those can be true.
So do you think he would have won 6 Super Bowls if he was a better leader?
No, Skip. We put all this in winning. When you play sports, winning is the most important thing. But I believe you can win and still have great relationships with your teammates. That's how I believe. Now, maybe in basketball or other sports, I'm just talking about in football, when you have 53 guys, which is the toughest sport to win a championship in, Skip, because you have 11 guys on offense, 11 guys on defense, and John Elway and Tom Brady couldn't impact the defense like Michael Jordan could. Not only could he drop 50, but he might get 5 steals and 2 blocks to impact the defensive side. Well, you can't do that in football, so that's why you need all these guys to pull together. But in that dynamic, why can't he's like, you know what, AB? AB, let me have a conversation with you. Bro, I'm going to need you to run that route a little deeper. Now, I'm going to try to do everything I possibly can to get you the football, but you and I need to be on the same page. Why couldn't he have done that? Right after the game, Skip, you said, okay, he ran the route flat. Okay, if he ran the route flat, why the hell you throw it to him?
I'm sure he has had those conversations, but he's also prone to do it through the media. He doesn't do it on the field the way Aaron does, where he's pointing at people. You don't ever get that from Ben, but you do get it in postgame or in his, especially on his day, is it the day after radio show? That's where he will call out James Washington.
So what was the excuse for calling out Todd Haley, for throwing him under the bus?
Which time?
Oh, they wanted me to, he was in my ear saying spike the ball, and I didn't want to spike it.
Yeah. Okay, that was right after the game, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Was that the truth? I don't know.
Skip, now you know, if you were to get all truth coming out of locker rooms, there wouldn't be anybody playing.
I got it. But you know what's funny about Ben Roethlisberger? Is he arrogant? Yeah, he can be arrogant. Is he supremely egotistical? Yeah. Can he blame, deflect after games? Sometimes. But I've never heard anybody say he was a bad guy, like a bad-hearted guy where people just don't like him, don't want to be around him. I never get that.
His resume speaks for itself.
Yeah.
What does his resume say?
Okay, you mean off the field stuff. No, I'm just talking about in the locker room. I never heard anybody just condemn him as, I don't like to be around him. He's a bad guy.
No.
Obviously, he's had incidents off the field.
Here's the thing, Skip. Maybe he's not the bad guy nobody wants to be around him.
Yeah.
But there have been bad teammates, and they're two different things. You're in the locker room, I got to do this. This is my job, I got to do this. But at the first chance I get, I'm going to make a run for the hills. Le'Veon, people get upset at Le'Veon. Why are you upset at Le'Veon? Oh, he's being selfish, he's holding out. Nah, the Steelers promised him something. Le'Veon knew what they was going to do, Skip. The Steelers they were not going to give Le'Veon the deal that he wanted for, or even close. They were going to play 4 years, franchise him, use him, franchise him again, use him, and then, okay, Le'Veon, go ahead and test the free agent market. They were going to put another 406+ carries or touches on that man's body. He refused to do that. Okay, you can say, well, Le'Veon, you out your mind. You turned down $14 million, and you didn't reset the market for the running back position. Okay, that's a separate issue from the issue he has with Ben Roethlisberger. Those are separate.
Okay. So you think that AB and Le'Veon basically left Pittsburgh for dead, NFL dead, as in...
No. They still have Ben. Juju can play. Okay. They got James Conner.
But again, we're about to talk about this in our next block. But again, you think that Cleveland has just vaulted over Pittsburgh?
Yes. Well, I'm not the only one. What did Vegas say?
Well,
you like Vegas, right?
No,
you go to Vegas from time to time and play poker and blackjack?
I don't play poker.
They tell me.
I go to shows. I go to shows.
Yeah, they tell me, oh, Skip was in here playing at the $5,000 table.
I play dollar slots with like $50 until it's gone.
That's a shame.
That's what we do. We do it like for 1 hour in the whole trip. Let's just do this. Let's just get it over with. And we just, you don't even pull anymore. You just push.
Can I ask you a question?
Push, and then it's over.
Did you go with a church?
Huh?
Did you go with a church? Because that's
with the church?
Yes, because that's what church.
I go to church. But I don't go to Vegas with church.
That's what the church go. They have really, Skip, the slots.
Now, once upon a time in my life, whole different story, but no more.
Okay, fair enough.
Used to.
You ought to be ashamed.
You got to hold back.
You ought to talk about I play the dollar slots.
Well, that's what we do now. You know, that's because it's like you have to just do it to get it over with. You can't go to Vegas.
Ernestine said she wanted to play blackjack or baccarat. You forced her to play the dollar slot.
Yeah, and then I couldn't get. She got addicted last time. I couldn't pull her off the machine.
She must have won a couple times.
No, she got up to like $85. I said,